And me, I just wanted, okay, I don't want to do this thing, and you give me a set of rules that would help you go through this, whatever. But for him, I mean, at that time, it was confusing to me because I was like, so you're telling me don't do this, but it's it's like, I don't know. At that time, I didn't know. But end of the day, when I realized of watching more stuff and growing up, that like everything, it's perspective and choice, because not everybody could do these, do certain things, or they may not agree with it. Like I was watching of Kasumi Chris and and Gabriel. I can't, his name is like longer, but like I can't pronounce all that shit. But Gabriel, I'll just say that. And but first, Kasumi, she would talk about like, first, like, she's a lady, and I never really like thought this was an issue, or like girls really go through, because you mostly like hear niggas, guys going through shit like that. But and she was talking about like how she was going through NoFap and how it made her happy, and she started achieving her dreams and shit. And I was like, okay, that's dope. And Gabriel, man, that dude makes a lot of videos. Like it's really nice. And he would mention understanding, acceptance. Like if you watch his videos, he talks about that a lot. And it makes sense because like I said with Ralph and even him, how like they've been doing NoFap for fucking long ass time. You need the right understanding, because like Gabriel, he'll talk about like how people would understand it logically, like, okay, yeah, like if I don't do this thing, yeah, it's good for me. Just that, like, it's a process. Like, you know how some people say they may not eat this thing, like how it was for me. Like, let's say Taco Bell. When I used to eat Taco Bell, that shit fucked me up in the restroom. But like, it finally took like time. It took a process to me. Okay, I'm not gonna fuck with Taco Bell, and I quit eating Taco Bell. Cause that, man, the restroom, that shit always fucking me up every time. But I always did buy shit from the dollar menu or like some shit. But that shit always fucked me up every time. Every time I ate Taco Bell, that shit fucked me up. And it took time. And I knew logically, like, okay, this shit is fucking with me. But it took a process. It takes time. You need to get the right understanding. And Gabriel, like, he will talk about stuff like that, and he will say things about he'll say a lot of like great tips and things, and he'll say like nitpick certain things, like what he say, like what aligns with you, like what makes sense to you, and the stuff that you disagree with, you just discard that shit, because like a lot of people say like great tips and shit, but not everything is gonna like you're gonna agree with and shit. And at that time, I used to watch a lot of these types of videos and shit, but like the thing about watching a lot of, like, let's say self-help videos or motivational thing, it's great. It's great and all, but that shit could be just really just wow, because like I found out that I needed to be more selective with the amount of videos I'm watching and what I'm watching, because it helps you gain your individual thoughts with silence, if when you're not bombarded with so much shit, because YouTube, anyway. I flipped on YouTube. Like, YouTube been really helpful, but you need to have a balance, because like that shit, at least for me, I would have watched a stupid amount of YouTube videos being addicted to self-help and motivational videos without really doing anything. I know it sounds crazy, but for me, like, that's true. Like, I feel like YouTube, it if YouTube told you the amount of videos you watch in a day, a week, a month, 6 months, or even a year, people would try to find a balance, not only in YouTube, but like whatever media they indulge. But obviously that's bad business. I felt like watching so many people's self-development, I stopped thinking for myself and I recited what they've been saying. Now, I slowed down on like watching so much of that shit, because like you could be like addicted to self-help shit or like motivational shit, but you don't do anything. It's just weird, but it's a thing. And I remember hearing that from Gabriel too, how like that's a fucking thing. And you really gotta think about that shit. I'm not gonna lie, like I still watch funny videos and stuff like that, but I try to just keep a balance. So I just implemented things that resonate with me and something that showed up in my recommendation on YouTube that I printed out. How to open your 7 chakras has explained in a children's show, aka Avatar: The Last Airbender. I heard about the 7 chakras before, just that I guess I really didn't have much of an understanding of it, but just seeing which chakras that are used for being blocked for, and able to witness bliss if you just accept yourself, forgive yourself, give up earthly attachments and more. That's quite fascinating that even in my childhood that was mentioned in my life. That's why I purchased me a chakra like necklace to help, but I could still be great without it. Just that it ain't nothing wrong with some fucking help. It's crazy to believe when you don't waste your energy on mediocrity, you realize just being a human is dope. Boulevard of the Reserved. I know I was like on a tangent and things, but I just wanted to say my 2 piece on what I think.